Recording in progress.
Good evening. Let me call the County's Administration Finance Committee meeting to order. Madam Clerk, can you call the roll for attendance, please?
Pugh, McBride, Livingston,
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Brings us to item 2A on our agenda, which is November the 22nd minutes. To entertain a motion reference the minutes for November 21st.
Move to approve.
Moved and properly second. Any discussions, changes, deletions regarding the minutes? There being none, Madam Clerk, can you call the roll for the motion to adopt the minutes?
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Thank you very much. Brings us to item 3 on your agenda, which is approval of the agenda.
Move for approval.
It's moved for approval.
Second.
Properly second. Any changes, deletions, anything from staff before we take that
No
vote?
requested changes.
No request for changes. Madam Clerk, can call the roll for the motion to
McBride,
adopt the agenda.
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes.
Motion approved.
That brings us to item 4, item for action, and that is 4A, Upper Township Magistrates regarding the magistrate pay plan. And I think there's a question about whether or not that needs to be an executive session. Mr. Wright, can you respond to that?
Yes, if there's some information you want as far as legally, yes, it needs to be an executive session.
Mr. Chairman, I'd move that we go into executive session as I for one, have questions about the increase.
Moving to executive session, is there a second?
Second.
You're moving properly second. Madam Clerk, can you call the roll for the motion of executive session regarding item 4A?
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Thank you. waiting in executive session for legal advice regarding item 4A. And that item is now before us. The chair will entertain a motion regarding item 4A.
Mr. Chairman, I have a motion when you're ready.
I'm sorry, thank you. Chair, entertain a motion to come out of executive session first.
Second.
Motion to come out of executive session. Moving properly second. Madam Clerk, can you call the roll for the motion to come out of executive session?
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Now I would entertain a motion regarding item 4A.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Based on the complexity of the issue, I don't think some of the committee members feel ready to move forward yet. So I would move that we defer this item back to our committee for more study, administration and finance, and get more figures from staff.
Second.
Moving properly second, refer this item. Refer it
Mr.
on the
Chair.
bill.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, can we clarify the time frame until when this will be deferred to?
Budget process,
Sure, that's fine.
To
Absolutely.
the February meeting?
February meeting, and yes,
Okay.
yes, it may be fine. Mainly, I think the issue is referred to the budget process, which, whenever we start the budget process for the next fiscal year.
Okay.
Further question, reference to motion? Madam Clerk, can you call the roll for the motion?
McBride,
Yes.
Livingston,
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes.
Motion approved.
Brings to item 5 on our agenda, which is items for information and discussion. Item 5A, Department of Public Works Solid Waste and Recycling, Area 1 reallocation. Mr. Brown?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. We have both Director Maloney and Ms. Cindy Castellucci here. We do have items in your packet that you could review, but we would certainly like to just give you a brief update related to these items. So if you could recognize a member of our solid and waste collection team to the podium. We provide that update, take any questions that you have related to this item before moving on, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair and members of council, as we manage the solid waste enterprise, there's things we can do to help improve the service to our customers. In particular, collection area 1, which is contracted to Waste Management, has been seeing a customer service level that is some 10 times more complaints than the average of the other collection areas. And to do that, one of the things we can manage is collection area 1 has undergone great growth in new development and the size of it, where it would be approaching, it's approaching 19,000 to 20,000 customers. And so we wanted to inform you that we would be making an adjustment to that collection area to move about 5,000 customers to Area 5B, which is served by Johnson Garbage Service. They have been a high-performing contractor, and Area 5B is an essentially very small collection area of about 1,800 customers, and this would help balance their count by getting that up to over 6,600. This is something that is not easy to do. It requires coordination and requires the oncoming contractor to have equipment and personnel to do that. So we've been working with them to prepare, and on or about February 1, we would make that change. This would require public communication, which would likely reroute those customers in the southern portion of Area 1, and we provided a map showing the council districts that are affected, Council District 2, 4, and 5 that are in that area. The idea there too would be to improve the service in that area, but also by alleviating the greater Area 1 to the north, down to 14,000 customers. That should see an improvement with the amount of trucks and personnel being allocated to it, which we feel are not adequate for this current size of it. So that is a move we would be taking. Pretty much starting now with a letter that will be coming from procurement to each collection contractor.
Questions in this? It is fair to say that we'll be informed of, correct?
That's correct, sir. It is our operational effort to try to address some of the concerns that we routinely receive related to trash collection.
Questions? Mr. North, Kenya.
That's it in a nutshell. So we would have it completed as soon as the incoming contractor, we say February 1, and we would certainly in the month ahead of that be communicating to the public. If they're not quite ready on February 1, we will get a set date from them very shortly. But that would be communicating all of Area 1 and the new Area 5B customers for what their collection service days will shift to.
Brings item 5B. Mr. Brown, who's gonna cover that?
Director Maloney will cover that, sir.
So you recognize item 5B.
Area 5B, I guess when in my beginning here in 2020, we had this come up before, so it's coming up on 5 years later. We have a municipal solid waste landfill contract between Richland County and Solid Waste Management Incorporated, set to expire June 30th of 2025. County Council did approve an amendment to the host community agreement, and that is through that happened in July 14th of 2020, special call meeting to exercise an additional 5-year continuation that would allow it to go to June 30th of 2030. To exercise that, we wanted to be sure we negotiate rates with them, so we wanted you to be informed that between now and certainly well before June, we will be negotiating with Waste Management on the per ton price of municipal solid waste, which Richland County covers for all of Richland County proper, including the city. And so that's part of our, that cost is covered by the millage that's collected countywide for the landfill. And that is the landfill that it's being covered for is the MSW at, currently at Waste Management. And so looking at around the county at other opportunities, there really are none to change or put this out for RFP. So we will be going into, we wanted to inform you, we would be going into a negotiation to exercise that additional 5 years.
Questions? Do you recognize?
Thank you. No real questions, but I just wanted to publicly say thank you, Director Maloney, but an extra special thank you to Miss Cindy. Yes, we know that you do deal with a lot of complaints related to our trash pickup, recycling, collections, and so you're always so responsive and always try to figure out a way to get it solved quickly. So I know that you spend a lot of time dealing with this, so thank you.
Any other questions? If not, that brings us to item 6 on our agenda, which is adjournment. Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Is it moved?
Second.
And properly second for adjournment. Madam Clerk, can you call the roll for the motion to adjourn?
Livingston,
Yes.
McBride,
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes.